All right, guys, here's the deal. When you see a car upside down, you know you're at PRI. This is always how we start PRI. It's 2025, no, 2024. Golly, we're thinking about the future. We're here at PRI. I'm with my buddy Matt, and this is the intro for PRI, us coming here. We're gonna try to find some parts. You know, we're always looking for parts for pro touring trucks. That's our deal. We wanna find safety equipment, go fast parts, stuff for your pits, anything related to what we do. I don't care if they make cones that are glued to the ground, they pop themselves out, you know, for autocrossing. So anyways, join me this weekend. Today's, I think, Thursday, the first day of the event, and let's go check out some parts, all right? All right, guys, we're here at the Hoosier booth, and I'm honored to say that one of my friends are one of the heroes. So this is a little intro to all during the year. Hoosier has a competition. I don't know how they do it, but I do know that they're going to give you an award right here. So I went behind the stage or behind the desk right there, and it looked like there was about 12, 13 different awards. So I'm going to assume it's for all different kind of racing. So stay tuned, and we'll see my buddy Derek, who races with us in NASA, and he's also part of the Heart Like Mind program.
Good morning,
right,
welcome again to the Hoosier Racing Tire Display. We have some very exciting news to share with you. Unveiling the class of 2025 for the Hoosier Heroes. Hoosier Racing Tire is committed to igniting passion, empowering pride, and driving success in the racing industry. The Hoosier Hero program, now in its third year, recognizes accomplished competitors from around the world. A Hoosier Hero embodies Hoosier's mission, brings passion to the sport, and is a role model on and off the track.
All right, guys, well, I found a truck. I don't necessarily agree with the whole wide body, but I gotta tell you some pretty cool features. So let me show you something. Besides having a Texas Speed twin turbo motor, what I really like about this truck is the interior. So for my other OBS guys, if you can see it, this is obviously the older dash, the 94 and down. I love that the suede has covered there, and then the dash is just black, and then the door panels also have suede and some leather, and I think they did really good. I'm gonna try to get you a shot. Let's see. Here's what's very unique about this truck is the glass. So I don't know if you guys are seeing it. Maybe you can see the interior through there, but that was pretty cool. So I did find a truck here, and I thought it was kind of unique. Like I said, I'm not really one for this part of it, but I can look past it and look at all the different parts of it that I like. Like I said, the interior just kills it. So we did find something. I don't know if this would be called a pro touring truck. We don't run those kinds of wheels and tires, but you know how these guys have to do. What's pretty cool is definitely this side of it, you know. So I can see some fun with that engine combination, and I just now noticed that intake. I do like that, to have it on both sides. So, and then stock valance, maybe a modified valance a little bit. But anyways, pretty cool looking truck with the interior and the motor for me. All right. All right, guys. Well, we're here at PRI, and we had to stop at Viking. I use Viking on my truck. A lot of the top trucks use Viking, and I found Mike here because apparently they make a quad. So what's a quad? Let's ask Mike. Let's go down the Viking booth over here and talk about what is a quad. So Mike, first of all, thanks a lot for agreeing to being on camera. Everyone's usually a camera shy, so we'll try to make it easy on you. But guys, here's what we're talking about: the double, the triple, and the quad. Tell me what's going on over here.
So we offer the double, triple quads, like you mentioned. The doubles are a great shock that everyone should at least have a minimum have. Be able to adjust your compression and rebound setting independent of one another. Compression is when you are changing how firm it is to compress the shock this way. Rebound is controlling the spring when it comes and extends the shock itself. Great shock to work with. Everyone should at least have that. Now, once you start doing more pro touring stuff with your trucks and racing and all that stuff, you'll find yourself getting into situations where you get through a lot of stuff on the course, and maybe you're running in a rough like parking lot for autocross and all that stuff. Well, it really helps to have a triple adjustable where you can independently tune the low speed compression, high speed compression, and rebound separate from one another. Now, where this benefits you is high speed compression is like if you're going through a parking lot and there's a really weird dip, a pothole, or something. Most track designers put some kind of weird apex on a bump, you know what I mean, to really throw you off. Well, you need a good shock to work you through there. On a double, when you're going through this stuff, you might find that you have to get through one corner with an issue, like a big compression event or whatever, so you have to run the compression pretty firm. Well, that just gets you through one corner. Well, the other 9 corners might not need that kind of stuff, so you're really kind of compromising getting the most optimal setting for your shock to get it through that one corner compared to everything else. That's where the triple comes into play. High speed is good for handling that big bump event, you know what I mean, so the truck doesn't overcompress, doesn't bottom out, doesn't kind of get loose grip.
And I'm going to chime in. That's so that's the one that I use, and when I started touching this button, it's amazing, the magic. So I'm assuming it's purple magic that you guys put inside there, right? So I don't know if it's because you guys take unicorns and drain them and it turns purple, but it's in there. So I'm a very much a firm believer inside the triple adjustable, but then now we have what? The quad.
Yep, we got the quad now. So this is the newest one for us. You get both the high speed compression rebounds up here and then low speed compression rebounds on the bottom.
And I noticed, and these are allocated, they're meant not to touch with your hands like you have the knobs right here. So they're on purpose, they're meant to be touched with an Allen key, because you're probably gonna mostly, and you tell me, you're gonna touch this and kind of leave it and then really firm this up, or give me an idea, because I haven't seen or done the quad.
Yep. So this is just a standard 1/4 inch Allen screw is what you use for that. It's got some beefy springs in there, all that stuff for the valving, so you can use that tool for it.
And it's a good detent kind of feel.
Oh yeah, it's very good feel. You'll definitely notice it. You can feel each click. Same amount of clicks, 6 clicks per revolution. There's 23 settings on high speed, and I think 23 settings on low speed. So there's a lot to do there.
Have you figured out, is it 23 like times 4 to like the 4th power? It's really
a high number.
It's a high number of all different all different combinations. Because I was having fun with this one, thinking it's 20. If you 1 plus 21 plus this, so I think it's 21 times 3 is a combination. So I think this is going to be times 4.
Yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds of combinations you can do in there, but no, it's a great deal for it. So you have the same benefit on the compression like you did the triples, where you have the high low speed to really differentiate it. Now on the rebound side, we go further with that. So like I would say this is really good for like maintaining grip on like a really rough surface. So like imagine on a road course you hit a rumble strip with the car. It really jacks tire from there. Well, you can, with the high speed rebound, you can allow it to allow the tire to come back out of the wheel well instead of really jumping
a lot faster.
Keeping the tire on the ground and maintaining grip.
Okay.
So that's where you'll really see it in a pro touring truck that's going to be racing.
All right. And this shock, like you said, when was the first time it actually came out and hit the scene? A year ago? Is it?
It's maybe a year old.
A year ago. So how many guys do you think run it now?
I don't know.
It's limited, because I mean, like I found out. So by the way, guys, I'll tell you, yes, I am sponsored by them. So yes, in the mail there should be some of those, for R&D purposes, of course. Mike, thanks a lot for spending time with us, guys. I love coming up biking. The products are great. I love it. If you really want to be a professional and really acquire that trophy, you guys got to call the guys at Viking. See you then. All right, guys, we're over here looking for parts, and there's nothing like a supercharger. I'm here with my buddy Chris from Harrop Superchargers, and we're talking about a project that we might be putting together, right? Wink, wink kind of thing. Well, here's the cool part, and I'm gonna show you guys. This is the actual setup. If we were gonna put a project together, this would be it. So guys, check this out right here. Chris, do me a favor. Tell me what this is and how much horsepower I'm going to get from this particular setup.
So this is a LS engine with a CVF Reaper drive, 2650 supercharger. This has our optional 110 integrated front throttle. We've got guys running setups similar to this, making 800 horsepower pretty easily.
Okay, so the cool thing about this particular setup is you can get everything from you guys. This is, you don't have to go searching anywhere. This has...
We can sell the CVF drive. We've got all the supercharger parts. We've got the intercoolers options.
Okay, and I think you told me, so this is the TVS 2650?
Correct.
Okay, so I think you and I discussed this, and it can have up to a 34% increase over the horsepower. Is that, am I right?
Yeah, we've actually seen up to 50% on certain engine combinations.
Wow, wow. All right, so I'm being very conservative when I say 34. And actually, I did my math on 30, thinking 34. So, but it can go as high as 50% increase on horsepower to the rear wheels.
Correct.
Okay. So while we're here, you and I were talking. We have another buddy, Finch. We're trying to talk him into this LT4. Let's go over here and tell me something about this LT4.
Yeah, so this is our 2650 that bolts directly on an LT4 engine. The benefits of this blower is really the thermal efficiency. So it's got 2.5 times larger intercooler cores.
Okay.
Also, it's got a 2650 rotor group, which inherently is going to make less heat than the factory 1740 blower at the same pressure ratio.
And you and I were talking about what's the reason. I mean, you know the kind of racing that we do. Matter of fact, you guys even have a chassis that you guys are playing with that may have come from the Finch farm, right?
Maybe, yeah.
So what's the reason why a guy want to do pro touring stuff and autocross would like this? I mean, what's the advantage?
The big benefit is the ability to run the truck over and over and over again and not heat soak the blower and the engine with high IATs.
Okay.
So not to see as a decrease in power due to heat.
Okay, so compared to a factory LT4, we're getting less heat soak with the Harrop supercharger?
Correct. Less heat, more power, more reliability. Endurance-wise, it'll just keep on going.
All right, good. All right, guys, well, listen, our job is to kind of like report the news. And the news that we want to talk about is not about crime or politicians. It's about horsepower, torque, supercharging, and things of that nature. Well, we're going to show you some other parts because, like I said, we might have a project that we got going on. So guys, stay tuned as we go around PRI and showing off different parts. But Mike, Chris, thanks a lot for showing us Harrop superchargers. And if they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way?
The best way is to go to our website, which is harrop-usa.com.
Okay, you heard it from the man. Thanks a lot, and wait for the next segment. See you guys later. All right, guys, well, walking around PRI, I see this truck. I notice independent suspension, and I look over here. And then I meet this gentleman right here. This is Brandon. Brandon, let us know what's going on over here. Is this independent suspension for C10 trucks?
This is torque arm rear suspension.
Okay.
We currently sell these for early Novas, Firebirds, and Camaros. But we got the C10. We wanted to get started in the truck market, so we wanted to make the same thing happen here.
All right, and Doug, I said independent because I'm looking at this other stuff, and I didn't get to look at. So it's a straight axle with a torque arm setup.
Correct.
Sorry about
Correct.
that. My fault. Tell us what's the benefits.
So the benefit is the articulation. It's allowed to move in a lot more range of motion. It has good control sideways with the Watts link in the back. Plenty of range of adjustability. And with the coilovers, you can really dial it in for either handling, street performance, ride quality. And a lot of our customers will put these on in place of the leaf springs just for the better ride quality, even if it's something they're just taking to go get ice cream.
Sure, sure. So we're taking off on this year's C10, we're taking off the trailing arms, the coils, and we've converted to a coilover conversion kit, which I see you guys are using Vikings.
Yep.
Is it Vikings, right? So I'm a Viking user. They're great suspension, and so you've incorporated a Watts link instead of a Panhard bar, and now we also have, like I said, a torque arm setup.
Yeah, absolutely. For anyone who wants to keep the truck arms, we have those available as well. We also have relocation brackets for those, relocation for the Panhard rod, but we wanted to show off something a little bit more, a little bit different, something no one else is really doing. So
Good.
put this in the truck.
Well, maybe we can have you guys come out to the Touring Truck Shootout and give everyone either a ride or compete with the truck. But yeah, this is the first time I've heard of you guys with associating with a truck. Am I right?
Yep.
So this is
new to us.
This is new to you guys as well. All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for showing us what you got going on. Guys, if you want to get more information, how can they get a hold of you?
You can find us on social media, BMR Suspension, or on our website at bmrsuspension.com.
All right, guys. And if you're at PRI, well, you should have been over here and checked them out. All right, guys. I'll give you some more information on our website. See? All right, guys. Here's the deal. It's the end of day one, and we are exhausted. We've had a lot of good meetings, talked to a lot of cool people, and now we're head out to dinner. So this concludes day one, PRI 2024. Long day. See you guys tomorrow. Later. All right, guys. Well, it's day two at PRI 2025. We just finished going through the new product area, and now we're on our way to go look at the big rigs and semis. It's early. They open up at 9 o'clock, so we're going to see if we can see the big trucks. But day two PRI, we've had a great time. Hopefully seen some great interviews and got some good information. So let's see what day two is going to bring us. Guys, check this out, and I think this is new for this year, but there's a whole section devoted just to Sims. So we are inside the stadium sections, you can see right there, and this whole section is for Sims. This is pretty cool. So have you ever seen a ride-along for Sims? Let's check this out. So these guys are riding along. And I guess we should just try it. Just get up on here and let's go take a ride. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So this is, like I said, a new sim section. And look, there's some more way back over there. Let's take a quick little walk. So obviously, this is one company, and I'm not familiar with the companies that do sims. Those of you guys who know it. But then, like I said, look at this whole division way over here. Oh, how about this? So, whole bunch of sim action. In winter, you want to get your practice on, you just come over here. So there's a whole bunch of sims sitting over there. Maybe there's a championship going on here. I'm assuming though, because it says sim racing arena, so maybe there's some kind of racing. Look at this setup. Wow, pretty cool. I'm waiting to find a sim that looks like one of our pro touring trucks. Anyways, pretty cool. Oh, how about let's turn it around? Look at this. Some more sims. So the whole section is for sims. All right, then we're gonna go to the section I love, which is the dreaming section of trucks. Obviously the ultimate in tow pegs and having comfort. So we'll go over there. All right, so stay tuned with me as we keep on investigating SEMA 2024. See ya. Oh, sorry guys, I was just finished using the bathroom. You know, what's the ultimate tow truck? I don't know. Is it something gray with black finish on it? Something that resembles your house? Well, how about this thing? Check this thing out, man. I want to say it's a Freightliner. And guys, every year I do this. I do it to myself. Look at that thing, and if I'm right, it slides out, and I think they have a neighbor right here, so it's not all the way. But I had to tell you guys or show you guys this whole entire situation. It's phenomenal. So let's go downstairs real quick and let's look at the outside. See this, look, I mean, this thing is just massive. This thing is just gorgeous. And yes, if I had the money, won the lotto, found out how to rich uncle, I would do it. So I figure you guys would get a kick out of this. You set it up, you live here, you race. What the heck, man. So anyways, there's a whole bunch of other trailers. I figured that was kind of like one of the prettiest ones. Figure you guys would get a kick out of that. And then of course, you know, now this year's there's race boats. All right, this is the truck section, and I'm over it because, you know, this is more than most of our houses. I'd rather spend this money, you know, on a truck. All right, we're gonna go back to the other section. All right, guys, you know when you have a friend of a friend who's got a company? That's what's going on here. I got my buddy Matt, and his brother works for this company that helps with another company. Regardless of all that, we're here at the AFE booth, and I'm here with Joshua. What's up, bro?
What's up,
How you doing, man? Here's the deal. So they took me out to dinner, and we had probably one of, I was probably like the best Chicago pizza.
Yeah, it was pretty good pizza.
Not in Chicago, so it was pretty good. The reason we're at their booth is they discussed with me how many part numbers they have. And I'm like, I'm calling BS. 6,500 part numbers.
You got a lot of parts.
So I went online, and guess what? I got shut down. It is 6,500 part numbers. We're gonna take a minute, because remember, this is all for all of our pro touring guys, and we want to talk about pro touring stuff, and they do filters. That's one of you guys' deal. Am I allowed to say the other part of AFE? So AFE stands for different things, but what does AFE officially stand for?
Advanced Flow Engineering.
Okay.
So that's what the acronym stands for. We are known as AFE Power.
Gotcha. So when you want to go online, you go to afepower.com. Okay, let's grab one of these filters right here. So how many applications? Is it just endless? Is it just a whole lot? What's the deal?
There's many applications in universal clamp-on filters. We make filters for all of our intake systems right there.
Okay, hey, watch, quick shot of the intake, guys, over here. Give you guys an idea, it's an intake. So you can go on their website and see if they have your application for that, for your truck.
So the significance of our intakes is the fact that our filter fits inside of the housing. So it seals right here. That's a proprietary design.
I love that word, proprietary, right?
But the filters are pretty endless. We go from stock replacements to proprietary elements to standard clamp-ons, and we make every size possible.
Right. So application is not your problem.
Yeah, it's
right?
not application. We have thousands of applications.
Yeah. And you were telling me the other day at dinner, I mean, you got, even you yourself, you're loading up on the website. How many more products a month?
We do probably, let's say 20 to 30 new products every month.
I'm worried about putting one or two things up a year, and you guys are doing so that's a lot of your department of like, what's the part, what department, and then you got to work with, I'm gonna say, your website IT guys, right? And make sure.
So we have the web development team constantly loading items, constantly updating applications.
Okay.
We have a pretty vast offering. So
gotcha. Let's go back. So a lot of guys run LS motors. They do, usually it's like a 4-inch intake. And I know we don't have it here, but does that seem like something that you guys would carry, just a regular kind of cone shaped 4-inch?
I carry several different
tons
designs,
of them.
Models, elements, different dimensions.
Right. And so here's the cool part. At dinner we talked about, so not only your race vehicle, but your tow pig.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, guys. Let's go back to this intake. You may have a Dodge diesel, a Chevrolet diesel, something of that nature. And so here we got some numbers. Are these numbers, are they based off of like that nice little Dodge right
off
there?
The 6.7 Cummins right here. But this intake alone, this intake and the Scorcher module produced 96 foot-pounds, and and then
50 horsepower.
50 horsepower.
All right. So if you're if you're towing, you need all the help you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal: if your truck can tow X amount of pounds, what do? You load it up with some more. And so it's a never-ending thing. So guys, what you need is an advantage. An advantage is AFE power. So guys, if you have a chance, go on their website, check out their information, look at all the different applications that they have, find something for the race truck, the tow pig, and our operators standing by?
They are.
They're standing
Give us a
by.
call or go on our website.
All right, man, you heard it from the man. Thanks a lot, and we'll continue on the show. All right, guys, well, on our hunt for pro touring truck components, there's nothing like quick performance, and we're talking about a project that, if you guys have been following me, I'm telling you about the components, but not the vehicle, and you'll figure it out. So I'm here with Troy, and one of the things we were talking about is a flange style compared to floater style. Okay, give me your 2 cents and what quick performance has to solve that.
Well, with the floater style, you get the obvious benefits of having the axles separate from the hubs. So not only is it a safety thing where your axle breaks, your wheel's going to stay on, but then you also have the serviceability,
right,
where you just pop the caps off, slide the axles out, service your center section.
Sure. Or leave the center section alone.
Right.
Deal with the axle, put it back.
Yep.
Or like you said, take it apart. So you never have to worry about ring and pinion dimensions. You just take the whole center section out and you're done.
Yep.
So that's the benefit
You
of.
don't got to take your brakes off.
That's right.
It's easy.
That's right.
And
That's
then
right.
the floaters are ideal for autocross. So if you're doing anything like that, you don't have that pad knocked back. You know, your rotor's going to stay centered in your caliper.
Yeah.
It's just all around a better setup for that.
And to give you guys an idea, it's because the axle will be splined here and splined there, and it can go left and right without moving anything, right?
Right.
All right, so guys, by the way, we're gonna give them some money because we need this. Like, we need all these parts. Troy, thanks a lot for spending some time with me and talking about it.
Thanks for
All right,
coming
man.
by.
No problem. See you later. All right, guys, on our hunt for pro touring truck parts, I'm at the 3030 booth with Keith. You were here last year, and I don't know what it is, but things look different. They look fresh. The colors attracted me, and so, guys, let me show you what attracted me. These wheels right here, and you and I were talking, Keith, that this is a new enough, or it's a 3-piece design.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about it. And these wheels are both the same. So let's talk about these 2 wheels.
Yeah, so this is the difference between our 2-piece X series, which is a 2-piece welded wheel,
Okay.
or the X3 series, which is a modular version of
Okay.
that. So this is a good example of the same style in each series. And like the reason we came out with the X3 series, honestly, is just mainly color options and things like that.
Okay.
You can, with a 2-piece wheel, you can get either a polished barrel, whatever finish you want for a center,
Okay.
or the whole wheel in one color. However, with modular wheels, you can get a one color on the center, one color on the rim, one color on the inner.
In the back, yeah. I kind of, that must have been it, because I'm sitting looking at him like, why does it look so cool and so different? Because the backstage is black.
Exactly.
You know, and the front looks good. And so we got 3 colors involved in there.
Yeah, there's 3 there. We stock 20 colors, and we have access to, I don't know, about 4,000. So, yeah, we can pretty much.
So
do anything
something
we want.
you and I were talking about off camera is you have a better way of offsetting, because on the 3-piece design, because I guess I would think differently, because I'm thinking, okay, you got this area and I can change different stuff, but you kind of educated me and said, no, Arnie, I got more back spacing or adjustability on the 3-piece.
I do. We actually have a better backspace and range on 3-piece, just because of the construction of it. And you know, with two-piece, we have 2 caliper clearances. Both of them accommodate really big 6-piston calipers.
Yeah, yeah. We like to run the bare brakes or the Willwood, you know.
Exactly. And but on the 3-piece stuff, if you don't need that much caliper clearance, and we can get you more depth to the wheel,
yeah,
we have that option.
All right. So you're talking about we can get the flat part of the wheel pushed back pretty good, but make sure we got some clearance. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a truck that we're designing. So here's the deal. If you guys have been following this, we've been talking about parts, but not the truck. So I'm not gonna tell you what truck it is yet. I'm sure some of you guys can guess, but this is part of the R&D at PRI. What fits my truck? What company makes a part that's going to put it where I want it to be? Because we're all going for the look and performance. So we know performance is not your problem. 3030's been with us at the Pro Touring Truck Shootout before, and they're going to come again. So guys, visit them on April as we put this video out, and come see these wheels for yourself, okay? How can they get a hold of you?
They can go to 3030autosport.com. They can see the whole line there, and phone number and emails are all right there.
And you can get a hold of you or one of your sales guys and talk trucks.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. And look, here's a good shot of the wheel. See ya.
See ya.
All right, guys. Well, when you're walking down PRI, you never know who you're going to meet. I'm here with Zach. If you guys don't know Zach, you may have seen a picture, and it's on, I want to say it's on the Pro Touring Truck Shootout. It's either been a story or it's been a post. He's got the red S10 that's on 2 wheels, and we were just talking about it. And I'm like, how did it land? Did it land like the Dukes of Hazzard? Was it smooth? And he was telling us the data. Tell me how you talked about how you went left and right, how the G-forces were.
Yeah, so it was a jog corner, so it was a hard left turn in, and looking at the data, it was 1.8 Gs of lateral acceleration one direction, and then only like less than a second later, turning back hard right, 1.6 Gs the opposite direction, and that's when it popped up the 2 wheels on the inside.
Did you hit like the rumble strippers? Did that help out at all? Or
No,
it was all truck?
It was a pretty flat area.
Wow.
So yeah.
So and you're running a Bridgestone tire.
Yeah, I'm running the Bridgestone RE71.
All right.
RS.
All right, I learned because I didn't know that tire was a contender, and obviously through the pictures, it's got some grip.
It's got some grip.
So let me ask you something. I just gave you an invitation to come out to the Pro Touring Truck Shootout.
Yep.
And you've had a cat fight with Tyler Gibson. All right. So is there going to be a call out, you think, maybe for the shootout for 2025 at Bowling Green?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see if I can make it. So it's
right.
always a good competition.
Sounds like a call out to me. That was a call out right there. So Tyler Gibson, if you're watching this, he just called you out. You got to come out to the shootout 2024 and watch the battle between him and Zach go back and forth, because at King of the Mountain, it was 1 on, 1 off, right?
Yeah, we were pretty close. So it was good competition.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot, Zach, and great seeing you here at PRI, dude.
Good to see you.
I'll catch you later, buddy. See you. Bye. All right, guys, I'm here with Brian from UMI Performance and the Motorsports Track.
Yep,
okay?
you're right. Yeah.
As you guys know, the King of the Mountain has been held there numerous times. How many times so far?
This is our 6th year for King of the Mountain.
6th year.
No, I'm sorry. This is my 7th year.
7th year. All right. So, and it's a hard list to get onto. It's handpicked by a committee, and then I think Trump's involved and everything. It's really hard. So the only way you can usually win your way in there is through the Pro Touring Truck Shootout. Well, this year, Ryan and I got together and said, you know what? What's a better fit for a winner of the shootout? Muscle on the mountain.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we're making this video and we're inviting you to come to the shootout, but then win your way.
Yep.
Muscle on the Mountain.
Muscle on the Mountain. Yep. So Muscle on the Mountain has a truck class.
It does have a truck class.
And that's obviously your focus, right?
Those are my people.
Yep. So if you win the shootout, I'll even cover your entry fee into Muscle on the Mountain. So
Right.
they win your shootout, they come to Muscle on the Mountain.
What about that?
And we do payout at Muscle on the Mountain too. So
All right, so you get
we have 15,000 total. We break up. So I think
Okay.
the winner of each class gets 1,500, and then we back down from there. So we have 6 classes. One's the truck class.
so you're covered. I mean, the only thing you're missing is hotel expenses, but you can use your winnings from
Well,
that.
you win, and then you just cover your trip, and then you have a free vacation.
And the memories.
The memories.
And the
Memories.
facility is very, very top notch.
Yep.
It's not. It's fantastic when a suspension company owns their own racetrack. I've always told you just move the whole operation to the racetrack, like the way Mercedes has theirs, or like Porsche.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we just want to get on camera and let you guys know, Muscle on the Mountain. You can win your way in through the Pro Touring Truck Shootout. We'll see you April 12th, and 11th and 12th. I take that back. 11th and 12th at Beach Band Raceway. Thanks a lot, Ryan, for that invite,
Appreciate
man.
it. Yep. See you guys.
We'll see you
next
guys
year.
later. What we did today is we finished up some meetings, just, put the cherry on top of some conversations that we've had during the week. Had a great time. Went out for steaks the other night. Finished off with a little bit of a cigar at Rocket Patel's. We have clothes that we need to burn because this is how it goes. But guys, if you've never been to PRI, you have to come. We always find something new. This video hopefully shows you that we found some products that are related to our Pro Touring Truck community and to racing. And so we are on our way out. We're still tired, but it's you just get this second energy, and it's just a bunch of fun. But man, the show is amazing. Hope you had fun following us, and we'll see you next year. PRI done. See ya.